Since 1885, cowgirls like Annie Oakley, Calamity Jane, and Lucille Mulhall have wrote themselves into history books while wearing cowboy boots. Join us as we share the tales of today's most influential cowgirls and provide a glimpse of what it's like to walk in her boots.
My name is Sami Jo Smith. I am the Women's Rodeo World Championship Director of Operations and Rodeo Administration, and I currently live in Farson, Wyoming on our 400-acre farm. It's taken me 12 years to get to where I am today, but the thing that I love the most is getting to turn events into the most elite experience for rodeo athletes. I started with RFD-TV's The American. I've worked for the All-In Barrel Race. I've done Days of 47 Rodeo, and I've always focused on athlete initiatives and the experience for these athletes. So getting to turn their rodeo experience into something that they've never experienced before is just something that makes my belly on fire. There's a lot I love about being a cowgirl. The people, the relationships. I mean, this industry is full of incredible, hardworking, loyal individuals. And so, but just recently getting to be a part of Cowgirl Magazine 30 Under 30 and having this sisterhood of cowgirls that are all being honored with that title has really made me realize how special it is to be a cowgirl. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I am a farmer's wife and helping him as much as I can. And then I'm also a career woman, and I'm very focused on continuing to serve in the rodeo industry and help continue elevating the sport. That's my biggest goal, is just continuing to learn how to balance it all and teach my kids that if you set your eyes on a goal, you can achieve it. A day in the life of Sami Jo during WRWC is literally running from point A to point Z from about 5 a.m. till midnight. Being the operations manager, it's been months preparing and leading up to this event. And now we just trust the team, trust everyone that's been hired to be here to make it the most successful and richest women's rodeo in the industry. It all started with Susan Canode. Susan hired me at the College National Finals Rodeo as an intern. You know, I've had incredible leaders hire me: Randy Bernard, Riley Lambert, Tommy Joe Lucia, and now, of course, Bobby Moat, Scott Davis, Sean Gleason. I get to work with some of the biggest leaders in this industry, and they all have taught me so much. But the biggest thing that they've taught me is magic happens by a team working together, trusting each other, and having each other's backs. I would not be a cowgirl if it wasn't for my Lord and Savior. He has really opened every door for me and put angels in my life that, you know, I'm a first generation cowgirl, and people have brought me under their wings and given me that motivation and belief that I really can do anything. And so without God and my parents and my husband and kids, I truly wouldn't be the Sami Jo I was today without them. Part of the relationships I've made I have friends in these cowgirls and cowboys. And something that really stands out to me was after The American, when I had left and I was doing new work, I got a really special voicemail from Trevor Brazil saying, "Sami Jo, you are missed. You can tell you're not here. Your work is, you just put your heart into everything you do, and it really shows. And so keep doing what you're doing." And that voicemail did. He motivated me to continue putting a stamp on this industry and giving these athletes the best experience they have when they're at these events. So every year, I've been a part of Women's Rodeo World Championship from the beginning. And it really is amazing how each year we've elevated the bar. We've brought, we're now paying out $3.75 million after this year. We've created the Pam Minnick Lifetime Achievement Award. We have created a gala and back number ceremony thanks to Tito's that we're doing this year. Our competition coincides with PBR World Finals, and the first year we took our champions to AT&T Stadium, but we're back again. We're doing a get ready party with the girls where they're getting their makeup done on Saturday. So I think that what I look most forward to is, number one, Lindsay and I have think tanked a lot of these ideas and we get to see them come to life. But then believe me, all week long, I'm going to be writing down notes, figuring out what the next thing is that we can do to elevate the event for next year. And just seeing that come to life is definitely the most rewarding part of Women's Rodeo World Championship.